Damn. Well, damn, bro. Shit came all the way back to my break even. Shit. Hmm. Hmm. Hey, yo, what's up, Investor Z? What's up? Man, go straight up hurt my feelings, yo. Uh, hmm. Maybe gold is now about to start breaking down. Maybe now. Man, if we get a breakdown here, I'm gonna have to flip. I'm gonna have to flip on gold. It's about to be a break of structure. Yeah, if the bulls don't pull up here. Yeah, you gotta love gain weight, man. He is funny. Yeah, it's so interesting that at first, like people, for whatever reason, people take gain weight the wrong way and take his trolling seriously instead of just laughing at it. I mean, he's trying to be funny. He's trying to be, well, he's not trying. He is. And just laugh with him. Joke, laugh. And people take him seriously when he's obviously joking. Hmm. Shit. I mean, this is the end of the month, so anything can happen. I'm probably gonna have to flip here. I'm gonna have to probably flip. You know, honestly, I gotta. All right, so when I trade gold, I'm gonna have to remember that this ain't Nasdaq. I mean, I had to take that loss from earlier, even though I was up. I should have. I should have known. I mean, I did know. I just thought that gold was just gonna keep being crazy the way that she was. Because last night you couldn't short gold last night. You couldn't short gold at all last night. Okay. Nice. Nice. All right. All right. Nice. Man, you better not pump up. You better keep on going. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, I mean if we I mean I can't move my stop the same way I can do it with the Nasdaq. Gold ain't gonna come back if I'm wrong here. She's not gonna come back. Damn, dude, look at all this. Damn. Dude, look at all that. Oh no, no. What? No. No, I'm sitting there paying attention to gold. Mhm. Sitting there paying attention to gold and shit. And Nasdaq over here going crazy. Mm. Nasdaq over here going crazy. I'm trying to. All right, so let's check these GEX levels. All right. I mean, this week could be very challenging, man. This could be a very challenging week. All right, get that first target hit. First target hit, baby. Let's go. Let's see if we can play around with this target a little bit. Mm. Mm. All right. Mm. All right, so gold is at a very special spot right now. Either I'm about to get stopped out and my feelings gonna get hurt, or I'm gonna be right and my feelings not gonna get hurt. If the bulls can hold it here on gold, then this thing about to pump right back up. Mm. But if the bears can hold this thing, then my feelings not gonna be hurt. I'm gonna be really happy. Nice one, NQ. All right, so let's see. Yeah, I might have messed up. Hold on. I could have sworn that this one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought yeah, okay. It didn't come up. My stop didn't come up. All right, that's fine. All right. All right, gold. So let's see what you're gonna do, man. Let's see what you're gonna do. All right. All right. So the gamma levels on the Qs. Ah, shit. Oh man. All right. All right. Mm, mm. Yeah, I don't think gold about to work in my favor right now. All right. So I mean the gamma levels is pretty clear. We have no positive gamma right now. So I mean we got all this negative gamma right now. So I mean, we'll see. Let's see what happens here, but I do expect for us to get at least a little pullback here. Or maybe. Or at least I hope. Take us, gold. Take us. Hmm. 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 I mean, gold doesn't play. Hmm. 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 I don't got the best entry on gold. But hey, if it works. Hmm. 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 Man, come on, man. Hit that damn target, man. Come on. Thank you. Shit. All right, so I'm gonna take the profits here on gold. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take that. Um, because I'm about to hit maximum daily profit in this account. What? I'll let this last contract play out a little bit. This is an Apex account, and I gotta trade with a 30% consistency, but 2005. Okay. All right. I guess I should have stayed in that gold position, huh? Because Nasdaq tricked me, obviously. Thought she's gonna finish that move out, but I guess not. I guess not. Guess not. Nice one, NQ. Nice one. Nice. Nice. Nice one. Nice one. Nice one. Nice one. Nice one. Nice. Fuck. Nice one. Oh yeah, there's literally no price action to the left. Okay. Nice. Okay. Well, I should have stayed in my gold short. I thought the Nasdaq was going to, I guess, push back up a little bit more before it just completely crapped out. But nice. This instrument. Okay, so this instrument, man. This instrument. 995. And I gotta take a little bit more risk here. So 1900, 1901. Okay. Damn. Okay. Yeah. End of the month. Uh, I guess I just kind of figured that we would just see something, more from the NQ, a little bit of range before it's like the expansions and stuff like that. But am I in the right strategy? I just find it interesting when my stop doesn't come up. My stop should have came up. Man, come on, man. Come on, dude. Come on. Nice, 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 nice. That is just always super frustrating, man. That is just like the most frustrating thing about the Nasdaq, and it's the most frustrating thing when my stop doesn't come up. There is no reason why my stop shouldn't have came up. All right. All right. Damn. After all that, I managed to break even. Well, not necessarily. Still got to make all that money back that I lost or that I was up. Mm, mm. All right. So, I gotta wait for the next opportunity, I guess. I mean, I could chase this, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing that. All right. Man. All right. So let's look at gold. I mean, we do got. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, I was like, dude, why is my stop so? Why are they so close? I'm in the wrong. I'm in the wrong strategy. Ah, damn, in the wrong strategy. Ah, okay. I'm in the wrong. Was in the wrong strategy. Okay. We just need. 嗯 I just kind of want to get this done. If I can get this done, you can get a pop back up. Mm, mm, 951. Don't want price coming back all the way down there. All right, so this can probably go back up to should we got the 9 o'clock? I'll go in 5 minutes. Am I being greedy here? I'm just gonna lock this in, man. All right, fine. I'll lock that in. Damn it! It's not what I want. Damn. NQ. Shit. Hmm. I may have overstepped here. I may have overstepped here. I may have overstepped. Not gonna lie about that. We may get a pullback here. Uh, all right, that's what I want. That's the amount of money I want. All right, maximum daily profit. I reached my maximum daily profit. I won 1,800. God damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Ah. All right, that's cool. So that's the first day, $1,800 locked in the PA account. I don't have any other. Well, actually, I do have another account. Let me just hop into it real quick. 76, the account that we was trading last night. All right, cool. All right. I mean, either right here, either we're gonna see a drop or we're gonna see a pop. I'm gonna make the bet that we see a drop. So I'm gonna short. I'm gonna let's see what gold doing, man. Mm, 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 mm. I mean, the question is, you know what? I mean, we don't gotta ask no questions. All we gotta do is do it. You ain't gotta ask no questions. Hold on. Oh, this is the wrong account. I just I was like, hold up. Hold on. What the fuck? Oh shit. I might have left the oh shit. I think I might have left the oh shit. I might have left the limit order somewhere last night on this account. Fuck. Oh man. All right, we gotta get this money back. I must have left the limit. Mm, mm. I must have left a limit order open last night somewhere. I don't like, dude. I get over one bad habit and then I start doing another. I When did I start doing that with these limits? See, that's what I did. Okay. I must have left a limit on this account. Dude, I was. Oh my god. This account might be gone because I was up on this account. I, and of course, you know when you leave a limit, it's not going to ever be in your favor, and you're going to be down $3,500. How am I down $3,500? How? How the hell did I do that? Okay. All right. Well. All right. So let's make this money back. All right. Hmm. So I mean, oh shit, did I blow the account? Yeah, I blew the account. That's crazy though. Wow, that's crazy. Wow. 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 All right. All right, man. All right. Fine. All right. Yes, I mean, it's my fault. I left the limit overnight. It's my fault. It's my fault. Mm. All right. So 101, 25, 90, 101, probably like 102. All right. So I left the limit overnight. I really don't even know what on nah, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Look back and see which account it was. Or if I left a limit on Nasdaq, or if I left, it probably was a limit that I probably left on Nasdaq. Because if I left it on gold, I only would have lost $600. So it must have been Nasdaq. I must have left a limit somewhere on Nasdaq somewhere, and it must have filled, and it probably was a long or some shit like that, or whatever the hell it was. Because obviously it had to have been a long. Because if I was in short, then yeah, it must have been on Nasdaq. All right, so I'm gonna have to start making that a part of my routine, just clearing all the orders, so something like this doesn't happen again. I mean, is a Nasdaq or not a Nasdaq? It's an Apex eval. I mean, even though I hate the fact that I was up in that account, I lost 3,500. So I think I was up probably like 4K in that account. I mean, I had to been if I just hit daily loss limit. But it's only 18 bucks. Uh, okay. Mm, mm. Okay. Just put the gate up. I mean, this would be it right here, right? That would be it right there. I mean, this is where we got the. I mean, all right, so let's just see. So I mean, obviously this is the trend line right here. That is the trend line. The bulls are buying at the bottom of it. I mean, if we do see it break through, then this position is probably done. So that's the trend line. This is the bears selling through it. The bulls will have to pop right back above it and close for a continuation here. But the way that this angle is sloped, I mean, this is not a high probability trade right here. I mean, if you're gonna just touch it, I mean, Fill my order. Nice. This is why you gotta love NQ. That's why you just gotta love her, because you'll just hate her. If you don't love her, you'll just hate her. You came all this way, you didn't fill my order, and then you're gonna go and yeah, okay. All right. So I mean, it looks like the Bears are stepping up a little bit, but gold is kind of going crazy right now. Mm. Yeah, gold is going kind of crazy. It's kind of hard. Yeah, you can't even short gold right now. She going crazy right now. Yeah, you can't even short her. Mm. Mm. See, that is so crazy. All right, so yeah, that's so crazy. She would hit my target. Nasdaq, if you just want to be nasty to me, just say that shit. Well, I guess you did it with your actions. Okay. Mm, mm, all right. Mm, mm. Yeah, I'm not doing that on gold. Honestly, I'm probably gonna flip. It's Gold is too bullish right now. Gold is too bullish to short. So I'm gonna flip long. Man, NQ, I don't like you. I don't like you, NQ. I don't like you. I don't like you. That could have been, man, man, damn, NQ, you had to do that. All right, so where is NQ trying to go? Where is she trying to go? Where is she trying to go? Probably like to 190, huh? 190, huh? I mean, we got to pivot. Yeah, like at nine. Yeah, probably like 90 or some shit. Like, yeah. Nah. Yeah, like 90 right here. There's a pivot right here. Hey, yo, what's up, man? Oh yeah, investors. Yeah, Alfred's right. I'm in a uh I'm in a trailing account. And this is why I will okay, so Alfred, this is what I told myself. If I can consistently show in the Apex account, like if I have a winning strategy with this stupid trailing drawdown to where I can compromise between the two, then I'll get that TPT account. But I just don't like the idea of giving them $300 knowing exactly what's going to happen. I'll get it. Okay, so I'll get a TPT account to trade gold. I think that, yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll do that to trade gold. Gold doesn't play around. And if you're right, gold to hit your target. Shit, I mean, if you got this beautiful entry at 131, this is a $2,000 move on one contract. And I just love the fact that, I mean, I'm a stick to trading two contracts with gold, but hmm, so the bulls are still buying off this trend line. I'm kind of tempted to potentially get back into this. Maybe, maybe. I'm gonna leave my limit where it's at though, because I mean I'm not gonna sit here and say that we're. I mean this is super close. We're kind of at that area. I mean there is a pivot at 190, like I said, but I mean it don't mean that the market is trying to get there right now. But there is a pivot at 190. We got that rejection at around 230. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Gold better stop playing with me. Y'all was doing the most over here on gold when I was trying to short this damn thing. So I'm gonna need that same energy now that I'm in long. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. No, investor Z. When I make a trend line, it stays exactly because I mean the idea of this chart geometry is that it's supposed to work indefinitely. I mean, if you have to adjust it, then that means that you didn't have it right the first place. You see, like how so when I know that I have it right is when I have it all lined up, and then before this entry or this touch of this trend line taps and it works, it breaks up and then it comes back perfectly at that trend line, and then you see a reaction. That just tells me that market participants, or most importantly, the algos, are using the same trend line, and because I mean that's a perfect tap right there, perfect tap of that trend line. So that just tells me that I'm right. And once I see stuff like that, I don't need to adjust it. We had a trend line that literally uh, that I was using that was literally working for like the entire like week or something like that. I don't think it's no longer on this chart anymore because I only keep only a certain amount of days on this chart. But let's see how much this 27,000 baby. I had a trend line that was working for like the entire week, and if I didn't have that trend line, I would have made the mistake and shorted the market. So I'm a big advocate of trend lines and stuff like that. A very big advocate. 78 because of how accurate they are. All right, so we're gonna move this up a little bit, but I mean that trend line is right there, so hopefully it don't reject. But we are on the other side of that trend line, so hopefully my stop comes up and locks in the profit before the bears can potentially come into this. But I think I have a good entry, and yeah, I think I got a good entry. But gold playing with me right now. Gold is definitely playing with me right now. Yeah, see, yeah. Sometimes I try to fight the trend line, but I mean that trend line is definitely the truth because the bears are definitely trying to short it. I mean, you can see it. They're definitely trying to short this thing at this trend line. There we go. I mean, it don't matter. Profits locked in. Cool. Profits locked in. Okay. Profits locked in. And sure enough, okay, I'm glad I did that. See, that's why we don't fight against the trend line. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. All right. I mean, as much as I talk about this trend line, like I guess there's a side of me that's like, man, is it really this easy? Yeah, I guess it really is that easy. I think that's probably why I have a hard time. I mean, I have full faith in the trend line. I've seen time and time and time again that the trend line is a very essential part of trading any instrument. Any instrument. Look at that. That's a beautiful dump right there. Beautiful. I'm just glad I was able to get out in time on this one. Uh, Especially on like ES, gold, and stuff like that. But it's just a beautiful thing when it works on the Nasdaq. But all right. So as I was sitting here trying to short gold, gold was playing with me. And I had a perfect entry short, and then I flipped long, and now I'm about to get stopped out. Hmm. Hmm. I'm not gonna move my stop on gold because this shit can keep on going. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not gonna move my stop on gold. I mean, if it stops me out, it stops me out. I can't do anything about that. All right, so we're well over. I mean, we're obviously on that other side of that trend line. All right, so now that trend line is acting as resistance. There's really no support. I mean, uh, unless they come back in at 90, we'll take a. Okay, let's do that. We'll take a long here because this is the last stance for bulls right here. So we'll take a long. We'll take a long. I'm gonna take a long right here. The reason why I'm taking a long is because I'm going to make the bet that uh, this was previous resistance and potentially this can be support. I mean, if it falls through, I mean, 70. Go ahead, gold. Hurt my feelings. Hurt my feelings. I was in short too. Hurt my feelings. Hmm. All right. I guess the only thing I really can do now is just, damn it. Hmm. Well, damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Perfect entry short, flip long, just to be wrong. Okay. Hmm. You know what? Fuck it. I'm trying again. I'm gonna try this again. Nice. Nice. Hmm. Yeah, gold. You don't know? I trade the NQ too. I know. I know y'all about y'all best friends. I know y'all besties. I know y'all do the same shit. Stop people out, hurt their feelings, and then go in their direction. I know y'all besties. I know it. Yo, NQ and Gold be in each other's DMs talking about how they be playing people and shit. Yeah, I had them in my DMs. Thirsty, dehydrated, trying to get a sip. And they be laughing about that shit too. Had him thinking I was feeling him. And then I took his stop away. Hmm. Mm. Nah, I can't. Like I said, I can't give this. I can't give this position anymore. Either this shit works or it don't. Because with gold, I mean, either you're right where you into it, where your entry is, or you're wrong. I mean, there's just no in between with gold. The Nasdaq, she'll bounce for you a little bit. Gold ain't gonna do that. All right. So I mean, if I get tagged into this, I'm gonna take everything off. Hmm. Probably like right here. I'll take everything off right there. Let me make sure that I'm not in an area where this thing could potentially bounce, though. I'm in an area where this thing could potentially bounce. Shit. Or my stop is in an area where it could potentially bounce, but I'm not going to give it no more. I mean, if they don't hold this right here, they don't hold it. Come on, Nasdaq. Don't do that. 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 Mm. All right. I will say that exactly where my stop is probably the area where it's gonna probably bounce. Somewhere in that area. If we don't see a bounce here. If you don't see a bounce here, I'm probably gonna get stopped out, and then the Nasdaq is gonna probably super bounce. It's mm, mm. And the crazy thing is, both the Nasdaq and the gold gave me break even. They both gave me break even, but of course my break even was resistance on both instruments. Mm. Okay. Mm. Well, you know. So I'm starting to see that gold and Nasdaq, at least for today, they seem a little bit correlated today. Nasdaq and gold are kind of doing the same thing. When gold is dumping, NQ is dumping, and vice versa. I mean, gold kind of bounced the same way that NQ bounced. Isn't that interesting? Hmm. I know she couldn't. I knew she couldn't resist. I just knew she couldn't. I knew she couldn't resist. She just couldn't resist. She just couldn't. Damn it. Wow. Y'all saw that, right? Y'all saw that, right? All right, NQ, you just wanted to be nasty. Okay. Wow. That is just so NQ. That was nasty. That was nasty. Oh my god. That was nasty. That dude, that was nasty. Oh my dude, that is nasty. That dude, that was nasty. You say we got some Dallas Fed news? Hmm. Hmm. Oh, it just happened. Yeah, it just happened. Mm, yeah. NQ wanted to break my heart. Wow. She would have dude, she would have stopped me out. What? Oh, wow. 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 She would have literally stopped me out. Mm. And then did this and get me to chase her. Huh. Mm. 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 Damn, dude. Damn. There we go. There we go. There we go, baby. There we go. God damn, dude. God. Mm. Mm. There we go, baby. We up in code too, baby. Let's fucking go. Let's go. We up, baby. We up. Oh man, what in the actual NQ? You was gonna do me like that? After everything we've been through, you was gonna do me like that? Yo, you was gonna do me like that? Uh, After everything we've been through. Yeah, I'm talking to your bestie right now. Okay. All right, cool. I mean, yo, the Nasdaq would have stopped me out. Oh my god. Oh my god. She would have stopped me out and did this. Oh. You say you glad yourself from scalping short? I mean, once I saw the lack of follow through in this short, I mean, I knew I was going to take a little bit of heat, but I don't have any faith in the shorts anymore. The Bulls are, I mean, the Bears have taken their profits. I mean, at this point in time, the Bulls will definitely be, or the Bears will be literally shorting the bottom. So I mean, I just took the bet on the short, but we up, baby, and go, baby, let's go, let's go, baby, what's up? Yo, we gold, shit, what is it called? Gold anonymous over here. My name is Gold Anonymous, and I'm addicted to trading gold. And boy, is she one hell of a drug. Boy, is gold one hell of a drug. Oh my god. Shit, gold had me going for like a few seconds. I was like, man, she gonna stop me out. But they bought it perfectly at VWAP. All right, cool. We got that target hit. He said I'm changing. Okay. Sure, you know what that means. Uh, hmm. Like I said, no, I'm gonna stick with gold, man. I'm gonna stick with her because we definitely need because the Nasdaq don't be doing shit overnight. We definitely need something. Like we definitely need an extra instrument for sure. GC Anonymous. Shit, we should. This would be Toxic Instruments Anonymous. Shit, out of all, so I mean, we could be trading ES. There we go. We got 4K, baby. They almost had us in the first half, but we came back. They almost had us in the first half, but we came back. We're gonna lock that win in. We're gonna lock it in. We're gonna lock it in. I'm gonna do some. We're gonna lock that shit in today, baby. We're gonna lock it in. What the fuck? When did I do this? I don't even remember putting a trade in on the sim. I don't even remember doing that in gold. I don't remember that. I don't remember this. I don't remember that. It's probably like a limit or something. Okay. So let's go back to Nasdaq. I mean, this actually could be the short. That's definitely a double top. Uh that's definitely a double top. So well, okay. So I mean, let's really look at this. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. I mean, we do got a higher high. We do got this area of support right here. I mean, but that is a double top in a bearish market. That is a double top in a bearish market. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Alfred is definitely right. Yep. Asian lows. Hmm. You know what, man? I think no, That ain't no short. Ain't no short. That's not no short. Ain't no short. 104.75. Because shit, I mean, if they short this here now, where the bear is gonna go? I mean, we can get definitely potentially see a pullback, but where the bear is gonna go? Where are they gonna go? Where are they gonna go? Oh. Oh. Man, I lost a maybe it was a gold trade, maybe. I don't know. Because this is suspicious. Did I really do this? Did, hold on, why would I short this? Why would I short this in the sim? Or maybe okay, so maybe it was a winning trade at one point because I wouldn't have shorted this. I would have not no, not in gold. Gold is easy peasy to trade. I would have saw that. I mean, if anything, I'm surprised that I didn't even go long here because I would have, if I went short here, I definitely would have taken profits. I mean, I don't play around with gold. Gold don't play around, so shit, I don't play around with her. That area right there was so obvious for a long. So obvious for a long. You got the bears failing and Investor Z, if you still there, and this is why I always advocate with about trend lines because look, they push up on that trend line, and then once you know that that trend line is intact, you know that the bears ain't gonna break through that. So not only did you have trend line support, so I mean I don't even know why I wouldn't have taken this short if I saw this bounce. So maybe I shorted this, maybe I don't know. Maybe I shorted that. I mean that's the only thing that makes sense, at least to me. Mm. I don't know why that was a short. See, yeah, NQ, you ain't slick. I know you was going long. You ain't slick. Okay. All right, so this trend line, let me see if this was going to be, no, you don't definitely need this trend line anymore. I like how, so not only did the Nasdaq create a new trend line right here, not only did it create a new trend line, we saw that the bulls came in, they took the liquidity underneath this low right here. They took the liquidity and then they pulled back and touched that line perfectly. They touched this line perfectly for that low. And then we saw this massive move up to retest these highs right here. Mm. All right, so let's see if the bulls are going to actually take it, or if the bulls are going to get this up. Maybe I did misread the Nasdaq here. We'll see. We will see. Mm. I'm going to put my stop well underneath this line right here, because either the bears are going to, which I doubt, but the bears are going to have to break past this trend line right here, which I doubt. I doubt that. You said there's a gap there on the ES. Uh, where's the gap on ES? Oh shit, yeah, okay, I see it. Never mind, I see it. Yeah, it's a 2-point gap right here on the ES. 19,365. Okay, I can see a rejection that. Yep, I can see that. I can see that. We can definitely see a pullback here. Or if you're in long, that's a good area to target for sure. Last week's close was at 361. That's where we got that breakdown right there. And I can definitely see that. Oh. Look on the higher time frame and see if I'm pretty sure 360 has been a significant level in the past. I'm pretty sure. Actually, if we got it on we do got it. All right. Oh yeah. Oh, damn it. All right. Dude, where's my? Mm. Yeah, I don't know if that's where I had my trend line at, but I think this was another good example right here. Yeah, right there. Another good example of why trend lines are so important, because if you look at this trend line, look at what this one did. Finally, as soon as we got it, we got this massive drop, massive drop from the break of this trend line. Massive drop. All right, so 365 though. 36. Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. Maybe. Yep, 370, 341, 370. Yeah. Don't ever let the Nasdaq gaslight you. Don't ever let her gaslight you and tell her and she tells you that you're wrong. Because 9 times out of 10 you're probably right. She's just probably fucking with you. There we go, baby. I mean, shit. Don't ever let her gaslight you. Don't ever let her gaslight you and tell you that you're wrong because you're usually right. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so we all know that the tariffs takes effect on April 2nd unless something has changed. I think all that tariff stuff has already been priced in. Yeah, she definitely does. She definitely does. She definitely does. Oh my God, gold. Okay, never mind. I'm about to say, don't hurt my feelings like that. Don't hurt my feelings like that. Okay, so let's look at gold. Gold is too bullish to short. She is too bullish to short right now. We can measure and have a good idea where she can potentially be going before we even think about shorting gold. That makes sense. I agree with that. We could potentially see 60, maybe. I mean, if the Bears are going to hold this off, if they're going to hold this area off, we could potentially see a change. But gold is just super bullish right now. And the Bears are just getting clapped. So I guess if you want to go back to the 2024 price action, I guess gold is your instrument right now because gold is definitely using the Bears right now. Bears are definitely getting clapped here. Okay. Hmm. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. All right. No, that can't be right. All right, so the bears are definitely trying to short this thing again. Oh, he says, oh, April 3rd. I thought it was April 2nd. Well, okay, April 3rd. Like I said, I still think all this stuff is priced in, though. I still think all this stuff is priced in. Uh, hmm. Oof. Mm. Oof. Mm. Damn, go be straight up gapping up, dude. What the fuck? I would prefer. I mean, I guess this is the only one that makes sense, right? Yeah, that's kind of the point. Mm, okay. All right, y'all. I appreciate that information, Alfred. Well, We'll definitely see how the market. Like I said, I think the market is reacting to it now. I think the market is reacting to it. I mean, yeah, this is the only. This is literally like the only time right here. I mean, only some. Okay, man. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you. Oh yeah, I forgot that on Ninja Trader 8 you can trade cryptocurrencies now. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely look at Ninja Trader 8 differently ever since they've been acquired. Ever since then, I just look at them differently. Mm. Mm. Okay. Mm. Well, I know I'm saying that gold is too bullish to short right now, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try. I could be wrong here. I guess gold is showing me that I'm wrong. Yeah, gold is super bullish right now. You can't short that damn thing. But I mean, the only thing that I see right now is from gold is, I mean, from here we got this massive move to the downside from there. I mean, they created their range right here. They dropped it. They broke structure. They came back. They sold it. And this is the second time that they're coming back and testing this area. I do think that, I mean, if we do see a pullback from gold, I mean, they're going to probably bounce it right here at 350 for sure. They're going to probably bounce it at 350. So I'm going to have to be very careful about the short if people are going to take profits at this level. We'll see though. All right, so I took this short, but like I said, I don't think that I don't think I do think that they'll bounce it right here at this little area right here, because they tried to short it here. They broke structure to the upside. If we do see a pullback somewhere in this area is where they're going to probably try to find support potentially. Mm. Mm. This actually might be the wrong one. Oof. Mm. You know, something else about gold that I've noticed as I'm looking at the chart, these pivot points on gold are really legit. These pivot points they're really legit on these damn things. I mean, the market literally bounced at S2. It literally bounced at S2. Again, it bounced at R4. And I'm looking at my other chart, my higher time frame chart. And we're definitely getting price to react at these pivot points for sure. I'm gonna start doing that. Oh, so Investor Z, do you trade mostly Nasdaq or do you trade mostly gold? And I do like that about that. I do like that about gold too. I mean the main reason, or yeah, the main reason why I'm I'm still gonna trade the Nasdaq, obviously, but I'm gonna trade her bestie gold as well, and just focus on those two. Because the risk to reward in gold is just crazy. I mean, if you really trade gold and playing the numbers game, and you trade her based on your account, like I said, the only reason why I have a 33, or I have a 33 point stop now, and those are just for those instances where she does shit like this. See if I can find like a good example, because I was doing some back testing, and sometimes gold likes to kind of overextend a little bit. Okay, so I got my target hit. All right, so I'm all out. I'm all out. So now I'm only in this gold trade now. I might anyway. So sometimes when I was back testing her this weekend, doing my homework with her, there are times where if you get in that support, actually, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, like stuff like this, like in situations like this where you get in that support, and then she's kind of getting close. Or that's not a good example. This is a good example right here. She does the little head and shoulders pattern sometimes, like this. This is a good example. You get in long here thinking that, okay, so we got a move to the upside. You know, this is potentially support, but then she keeps going. And usually people with a tight stop, they would have got stopped out of this, and then she would have did this. And you know that this was support because she came right back to that same area, head and shoulders pattern, and then she made a higher high, and then she came down, right? Uh, and then she came right back to that same area, and then she made a higher high. So I mean, if you didn't take your profits in any of these moves, I mean, all you really need is 9, 10 points. This is 10 points right here. That was a 10 point move right there. If you got in right here, oh 07, it's a 9 point move right here. 9 points, almost 10. But you would have took a little bit of pullback. You would have took your break even just for, another dollar. So I mean, as long as the target is hit, that's all that matters. But yeah, situations like this. So 106.09. So that's 10, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I would have got stopped out of this. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I would have got stopped out of this one. Or I mean, if I paid attention to that. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. I guess I mean in situations like this, you just have to I mean if I had this, I would have missed it. I mean it came back. It came back. So 102.09. So that's 10, 20. I still would have been in this one. 20, 30. So I mean I still would have been in this one. And I would have got my target hit. Mm. Yeah, gold can definitely be interesting. I think I might be wrong. Think I might be wrong. Okay. So let's see. So I mean it's right. I mean it's sitting at my break even. I might be wrong. Gold has just been bullish, and trying to short this thing is probably suicide. I mean I've had to switch. I had to literally stop out of the position and go long because it's been so bullish. Looking at this chart, Gold has gapped up. So gold has gapped. So hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Gold has had two gap ups. It had a gap up on March 11th. And then it had another gap up. Okay, I know I'm not tripping. I know I saw two gap ups on this chart. Hmm. Okay, never mind. Let me take that back. Could have sworn. Didn't it gap up? Did gold gap up? All right, dude. Whatever, man. Whatever. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I just got stopped out of this. Yeah, I just got stopped out. I just got stopped out. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Huh. I'm gonna short this again. I'm shorting this again. I'm gonna short that again. It just completed a measured move, so I'm gonna short this again. And this time, if it does pull back, I should get my targets hit. Just made a measured move just now. All right, so Nasdaq. Okay, so we're seeing the drop. So I got out closer to the top. Good thing I moved my target down right there. Move my target down a little bit. But we're getting price to come back and find support of that trend line again, huh? This is definitely a risky trade right here. I'm just trading the trend line. I'm just testing this out. I have no risk in this trade, so I'm testing this one out. All right, so all right, all right. So they bought it again off that trend line. Hmm. Hmm. They bought it again. Okay, so I guess that's gonna be a rule. As long as price is above that trend line, I mean, the way that this thing is angled, I mean, that also plays a part. I mean, this thing could be support for a while, the way that this thing is angled. Or at least the bulls are going to make an attempt to continue to buy this until we actually get like a break. So I think the best option to short this thing would be a breakdown and a pullback. Oof. Yeah, Investor Z. Gold ran stops. Gold definitely ran stops. But I think, like I said, it made a measured move. Not only did it make a measured move, it made that measured move perfectly. So I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I'm in the sim, so I am testing these trades out. Honestly, I probably still would have shorted this thing. I mean, I would have shorted at least right here. I would have tried. I mean, forget the fact that it made a measured move. I would have tried shorting this for sure because we had enough sellers right here to move the market down. A 20-point move in gold almost. So that's 160. It moved all the way down to 131. So what is that, like a 28? Did I do the math right? 29, 28 maybe. All right, so yeah, 29-point move down. So there was enough sellers here to move the market down. I'm going to make the assumption I would have shorted this. I'm not going to sit here and say that I wouldn't have. I would have shorted this. I'm going to think that there's unfilled orders here, and we're going to see like a pullback. All right, so far so good. We're just going to All right, so we don't got any position on the Nasdaq, I don't think. Yeah. So we're just going to play with this gold short. All right, so I mean so far so good. Like I said, I would have shorted this for sure. Yeah, I would have shorted that. I definitely would have shorted that. 160. I probably would have shorted at 160. Yeah, probably like 160 probably would have shorted it. Uh, mm, Probably somewhere around there. I'm only up 7 points though. You know, that would be completely annoying if it did that. That would be annoying. Okay, yeah, okay, so my bad. I was like, I know I wasn't tripping. So gold had, or am I still tripping? Okay, never mind, I'm tripping. Never mind, I'm tripping. Hmm. So gold had that big gap up on March 11th. And that must have been the contract change because it jumps from March 11th to March 25. I don't know, man. That's I don't know what the hell that's just doing. I mean, I guess gold can be just as dangerous because I mean, once it stops spreading in a range and it starts to sell off for real, that can become dangerous too. All right, so hmm. All right, I'm gonna try a short here. I'm gonna try a short. I'm trying one. I'm gonna try one here. It may not work, but I'm looking at this right here. We'll see. 230.25, 230.25, 230. All right, put that 29, and then this at 45 or something like that. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So we'll see. Well, Investor Z, if this wasn't a wake up call, if this wasn't a man, trend lines are very important. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, look at that trend line bounce right there, dude. And that is mm, perfect trend line bounce. Perfect trend line bounce. So if gold's going to keep okay, so we're getting that little bit of that short happening now in gold. Like I said, I think I'll get my targets hit here. I should. I should get a hit unless there's a trend line right here that's going to be in the way. Hmm. Okay. Mm. All right, so the gold short is working. There we go. We got that first target hit on the Nasdaq short. Great, beautiful entry short on the ES or on the Nasdaq and on gold. Great, 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 great trading. Great, great trading. Hmm. We're gonna lock in some of that profit. We're gonna lock that in. We're just gonna trail it. Right now, gold is at an area where we can potentially see a bounce. I don't care to see that, and I don't care for this thing to come back up to my break even. So we're just gonna trail that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trades. Hmm. There we go. There we go, baby. There we go. There we go. Hit that target. Hit that target. Come on, gold. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. There we go. All right. Cool. Cool. That's what I'm talking about. Great gold trade right there, man. Great gold trade. Beautiful gold trade. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You really can't complain about that trade. That was a beautiful trade. And I think that's a great way to end the stream right here. Great way to end it. We got our Nasdaq target hit, got our gold target hit. Let's fucking go, man. We made so much money today. But all right, guys, that's it for me. We'll definitely come back this evening, and we'll definitely look for more ways to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody.